Hey guys, it's Simon once again, and today I have a brand new ship. This time is the Battleship Yamato, the famous Japanese warship that was sunk at the end of the Second World War. The Yamato was a very large battleship. It was the only battleship ever made armed with 18-inch guns, or 460mm guns, which were the biggest in the world. And it was a very impressive battleship. It had lots of anti-aircraft guns. It was equipped with 24 5-inch guns for anti-aircraft defense and around 150 145 anti-aircraft guns, light anti-aircraft guns like the 20mm cannons. Those guns were extremely weak, and the Japanese had lots of problems with those guns because they are very inaccurate, slow firing, and they had like a 15 round magazine to fire, so it wasn't a good gun. It was years and years older than the Orlikens or the buffers that the Americans used. But Yamato was a very important battleship for Japan. It represented the core of the Japanese Navy. At the end of the war, it became quite famous, the last struggle by the Japanese Navy to send the Yamato, another cruiser, and I think 8 destroyers to attack the American fleet that was attacking at the time Okinawa. The idea was to attack any ship near the landing area and then beach the ship and use the guns to defend the island. Of course, that didn't happen because the Americans were already expecting the ship, and so it was attacked by about 300 carrier naval planes, and it was sunk after a very emotional naval battle. Okay, so I was thinking how I'm gonna show this ship and compare it. I have here the Yamato, which everybody knows that it was the biggest battleship ever made, and so I decided to make a compare it with the American Missouri. Well, as you guys can see, the Yamato is much wider than the Missouri. The Missouri has a very narrow hull because it was designed to use the Panama Canal docks, and so it had a fixed beam when it was designed. Yamato wasn't designed with that thing in mind, so it was much wider. They both have radars. The Japanese are here on the turret. The Americans, they have 2 or 3, and lots of smaller ones used for the anti-aircraft guns. But overall, they are quite similar in the idea, except that the American ship was many years more advanced in terms of technology than the Japanese one. And now I'm gonna give you a small tour to the battleship Yamato. These are the secondary gun turrets with 3 6-inch guns, the radar control tower with radar, all the main anti-aircraft guns and secondary ones, lots and lots of them. Another secondary turret. In here there is a hatch for the smaller boats that the ship also carried. In here there is 2 catapults and a crane. to recover the planes at the end. And there is a small hangar here on the rear. Remove this to show, where we can store the planes. And that's pretty much it. The ship can also be divided in two parts without any difficulty. And so that's it. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to visit my Flickr page and subscribe. Thank you and see you next time.